let's hear another tune.
Yeah, I think we'll do something that's very much in this mode. This is called Hands and Knees, and this very traditional way of two people singing through an entire song in harmony. Very Appalachian. Can I just hear a note from somebody? I just want to make sure I'm in tune. I think we're close enough. Is there?
Yeah.
This is Hands and Knees. 1, 2. I'm gonna come back home again. I'll come crawling on my hands and knees. I'll come crawling on my hands and knees. One day I'm gonna come back home again. I'm gonna knock up on your door. Gonna knock up on your door. I'll surrender to you when I get back from where I've been. I'll go then and only then, when I know better than to leave you. I'll submit to all your charms, fall back in your loving arms when I surrender. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One day I'm gonna come back home again. Gonna put your little hand in mine. Gonna put your little hand in mine. One day I'm gonna come back home again. Gonna love you every single night. Gonna love you every single night. I'll surrender to you when I get back from where I've been. I'll go then and only then, when I know better than to leave you. I'll submit to all your charms, fall back in your loving arms when I surrender. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gone, when I get tired of moving on, when I've seen all I want to see, when I know better than to leave you, when I get sick of me being me, I hope to God that you're still free when I surrender. Well, by and by I will surrender. I will surrender. Hope.
Hands and Knees from Modern Appalachia. Two Bird Stone put it out with their album, lead-off tune from a couple years ago. I love the melody on it, for one, and it's a sweet, sweet song lyrically. And that accordion,
yeah.
Chad Kelly, I
Yummy.
love that. That's probably my favorite part.
It really is just like delicious sound.
Where'd you find this fellow, Chad?
Well, we met at band camp. We met when I was 15, he was 16, something like that. Summer camp music program in Boston through Berkeley. And we've been friends ever since. And we've been on such a fascinating journey together musically because we went in film scoring nuts and worked within that industry. He still does. And we ran a company out in New York City. We did everything from like Gatorade commercials, Jaguar. We did a ton of music for A&E channel, ESPN, everything from 30 for 30s and to Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's what we did. But the entire time we were ardent explorers of usually cultural music from around the world. We liked it all. I think we spent a lot of time with African music, and we'd mess around and create these textures in the studio, but it wasn't until maybe 2001 or 2002 that we were like listening to Irish music. We saw Kevin Burke and Jackie Daly at an Irish center in Fairfield, Connecticut, And again, that sound is like, this is Irish. What? This is from outer space. And those two instruments just playing the melody together were a sound that it had such an impact. He had an accordion within a week or two, and I had a fiddle laying around that I borrowed from a guitar store.
Wow.
And we just started figuring it out.
Okay,
and when you
Liam,
see us
y'all
play,
have to
we'll
play.
Oh,
You got to play.
so we do.
something.
We'll just do a quick tune, maybe.
I just can't not have you play their duo thing.
Sure,
It's
that's
just
a good idea.
it's just I could listen to it
We'll just
24/7.
Yeah.
We'll just do a.
We could do that into the one. I don't know. Band meeting.
Ooh, segueing, yeah. What's he doing over there?
I put him on the
He's
spot.
grabbing his fiddle. So it's going to be a fiddle and accordion.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it was fiddle and accordion. That's what the Gatorade commercial was all about, right? There was the
Yeah.
Gatorade folks. The
Right.
CEO was like, you know what I like, see, is,
There was
Chad's
only
like,
a year
oh,
you
no.
could get away with that in advertising.
Yeah?
And then everybody was doing
Yeah,
it, and then
that's right.
Coldplay happened.
Right. This is Modern Appalachia here live on WNCW as Liam's whipped out the fiddle and just a little spontaneity.
Yeah, we're just gonna do 2 minutes of a Scottish tune that's really transformed here in the mountains.
Yeah.
People that play will probably know it. It's called Bonaparte Crossing the Alps.
Oh, okay. That's very nice. Very nice. Chad Kelly on the accordion and Liam Thomas Bailey on the fiddle there. And it is kind of otherworldly, isn't it? It's two sounds,
It
that
is
come
something
together
else.
like that.
And when we play live shows too, we'll incorporate a lot more fiddle, a little more upbeat stuff into our sets. Things get moving, and but we like to take it out of its real traditional element by putting different grooves, reharmonizations from the band, and we'll play fiddle tunes tonight that we're gonna know what we're doing. These guys will come. Last night we played at least a whole set of tunes that Rowan and Judd haven't played with us, but played with us beautifully. Judd will say what key, and I'm like, I'm not going to tell you because then it'll influence what you do. It's better if you just find it. So we do that.
Wow.
And Sarah comes from outer space with her guitar with it. And one day we did it for like 7 hours just in my living room. We just kept playing these tunes, sometimes for 10 minutes at a stretch, because she would fall into this zone and it would allow for the tunes to do what they're meant to do, which is make you space out. The tunes drone, they repeat for that reason. They become very mesmerizing and hypnotic. And one thing, it's just a part of what happened with the development of traditional music into like the bluegrass that you hear today. it's great. And I love the pyrotechnics, but it does get lost and sometimes goes over the heads of the lay listener. They miss the tunes, especially in Irish music, because they play too fast. And if you want to hear a guy slow it down and make it work, Martin Hayes is a great person to listen to, who can play as fast as he wants, but doesn't, because he doesn't want to exclude his audience. He wants to do what these ancient melodies are meant to do, which is to remind you of something that you can't remember. There's some kind of DNA sequence in that combination of notes as it goes by. I remember it, and I feel it when I hear that stuff done right.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's Liam talking about traditional music. Sarah, this guy, he could be like a radio host at,
He's
at,
good
a,
with
at a
words.
radio station that we know. I don't know. We
He's good
play
with words.
Celtic and old time. We could talk about this stuff
Oh,
on
yeah.
the radio
No.
sometime, maybe.
Exactly. You should have him come and do like you did once with me, where you have him do a set
As
list.
I
Like
guess
guest.
DJ thing.
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
We haven't done much of that in a while. We should do that.
Yeah.
Sarah Siskind is a veteran of that. And, Liam was talking about all your guitar prowess, being from another world and such, but also you're known as a songwriter in a few circles with folks like Alison Krauss, Winona Judd. You did one with Molly Tuttle.
Yes.
Forgotten about that one. Any other projects coming up, or just collaborations or
Yeah.
otherwise?
Yeah, I'm working on several songwriting projects right now. I continue to write music for film and TV.
Yeah.
More of just sort of, not as specifically for a show like I did with Nashville, but just more in general. And I have some artists that I'm working with right now on their projects, sort of like helping them write exactly what it is they hear in their head. And it's one of my favorite things. And I'm working on a solo record. I've got a good batch of songs
I bet you do.
ready, and I have a really cool idea for it, and it's a secret.
Oh, come on.
But
It's
you'll
just
be the
us in
first
here.
to know.
It's just us.
Yeah,
No?
you'll be one of the first to know.
Okay, cool. Sarah Siskind, and you can follow her and all of her projects and such through her website, sarahsiskind.com, Sarah with an H. And
Thank you.
it's twobirdstone.com, I think.
Two Bird Stone Music.
Music.com. All right, cool. And these guys are playing tonight at the Spinning Jenny in Greer, and then tomorrow night at 185 King Street in Brevard. Going all over the map, it sounds like, with their music.